But yeah, lead us into the next convention, which was actually, we're considering number 1.
So this next convention was actually we did not know anything about this convention. It was actually recommended by Tyson, so shout out to Tyson by that. He told us about this convention, and he said he said, yo bro, this is the convention to go to, and it's gonna be his birthday weekend convention. So originally I thought it was gonna be the whole week, cause he's talking about July something to like a whole week type thing. And now when we checked there, I said, yo bro, it's not the whole week, man. It's only for 3 days. So we didn't get to stay for the whole thing because we had some other obligations to go to, and I had to finish studying as well. So going to that convention, we was all the way in Virginia. We met some of the coolest people we ever met. It was one thing about the convention that you're gonna hear a lot in these interviews, that people are very appreciative of how black oriented it is. When I say black oriented, I don't mean like it was black orchestra. I mean like the demographic of people that went there is predominantly black. So it's a convention by black people. All right, so, or for people of color, whichever terminology you want to use. And people love that because they've had a sense of identity, and they was able to relate to each other more and have something that was built by them for them. So shout out to that BLERDCON convention as well. So it was music 24/7. Music 24/7. So that right there was crazy. And they had 2 stages for a concert. They had one outside, that little pre-game concert. There was 2 stages, man. There was one for the outside. That was the pre-game warm-up. And then we had one in the inside that was after, from the 11 to 3 a.m. in the morning. That's where they did the rave. And that's where they went crazy inside as well. The first day was a little turned down, but the second day I heard it was even better because that was the Saturday. That was Saturday. And we couldn't stay for that. But it was good. We had some salsa dancing, a bunch of events. They had speed dating. They had some the dating shit, the dating game show. They had some good panels. I was actually intrigued when I went to myself. So shout out to that. What about you, man? What did you enjoy about that?
Oh man, before we even get started with that, yeah. So we had to drive pretty far to there, but we're actually doing it again. BLERDCon, the setup was crazy. It was in a hotel. We talked about it a little bit, I think, at the beginning of this convention, that we slept there. We never left the convention. That is a memory we'll always remember. I'm not gonna lie, I think I got a little sick from that experience. Because we never left the convention, man. Oh my God. But it was also raining by the end of it. Oh, yeah. Our car got locked in the storage. We couldn't go anywhere, guys. We couldn't go anywhere. But I will say the cosplay was off the chain. But yeah, because of that cosplay contest, the cosplay was insane there. We had a lot of good interviews with cosplayers. Like I remember the Shenron. It was like Bulma mixed with Shenron. We had so many good cosplayers. I didn't spend a lot of time in the artist alley. Did you?
BLERDCon? Yeah, I did. I spent a little time in the artist alley.
We actually met some of the artists. You know what I mean? Doing our interviews. They had They had an arcade and a lot of games set up, and it was set up 24 hours. And yeah, they had stages outside. They had food trucks outside. Inside, they had DJs in multiple locations. They had a whole concert room. And even outside the concert room, they had another DJ. So we actually didn't spend the most time in the big concert. We really didn't. We spent time kind of with the smaller crowd, but it wasn't a small crowd. Like, you know what I mean? Even with all these conventions, we've done videos about all these conventions, so check them out. We haven't been pinpointing, you know, a lot of the videos and a lot of the TikToks we posted, but we've been trying to give you a general review of the convention outside of all our interviews and everything that you can watch and that are coming out in the future. Oh my God. Crazy idea I had, right, to do this fucking podcast.